So again, rather interesting article. It was posted on the 28th of June, 2015. And the title, he said it, Obama proposes confiscation of guns in the U.S. And what he's talking about is the system that took place in Australia. And way back in 1996 in Tasmania, 35 people were shot dead. And as a result, Australia implemented a national gun collection program. It was a buyback program. And you didn't have much of a choice. You had to turn in your weapons. Obama would like to try to bring the same kind of event to the United States. Their trial balloon, and I do call it a trial balloon, was when both New York and Connecticut put together a program where people had to register their long guns. And very few people did register their long guns. The authorities had to make a decision. Do we go knock on doors of the people that we suspect have long guns? And they made the right choice by not knocking on doors, because the reception that they might have received might have been other than what they would have preferred to have received. You want to read the article. It's most interesting. It talks about Sandy Hook, which again never happened, but how the administration thought that that would galvanize the Americans to want to turn in their guns. And once again, they realized, based on what happened in Connecticut and New York, you're not going to get them by asking them to turn them in. And the problem that this administration has in forcing themselves on the American citizens to take away their weapons is, for every one that Obama might have that's willing to knock on someone's doors, there's 100, if not 200, armed Americans that won't give up their guns willingly. So, what's Obama to do? Well, probably nothing. And the very last sentence in this article, well, the last two sentences, Obama would love to ban your guns, and by advocating the Australian model is clearly comfortable with the idea of forced confiscation. He's smart enough to know that if he attempted to implement it, the federal government itself would likely fall. And the reason that is that they'd be outnumbered at a minimum 100 to 1 on a national scale. That's pretty significant. Read the article. I think you're going to find it to be of interest. I certainly did. I hope you do as well. Pass it along to folks that you know appreciate the Second Amendment and are willing to do whatever is necessary to hold on to their weapons. Thanks for listening.